Hello, everybody. My name is Jad. Welcome to another MLB 9 Innings 24 video. I'm struggling through the intro here, but I just wanted to say we had a good power ranking tournament. Unfortunately, we didn't get the results we wanted to. I wanted to give my congratulations to 020 and their matchup coming up tomorrow, but unfortunately, we just couldn't pull through the power ranking tournament, but that's okay. I think we did very well. We got to 8th. I think it was really funny that not a lot of people thought we were going to beat Illuminati. I noticed that only maybe 30% of the people who gave us Pick'em only vote for us. It was an overwhelming majority voting for Illuminati, and we were running in there. We were pretty confident, and I think we put up a good fight. So that was fun. We had a good time. We made it to the top 8, which is pretty good in my opinion. Unfortunately, when you run into the number 1 overall seed, then you are not going to fare very well against them. Unfortunately, I don't care who you are, unless you're like a there's a very big difference between them and everybody else, like 1 and 2, and then everybody else. It's just such a huge chasm. They're the top team for a reason. But you do what you can, and we run it back and see what we can do next time. We try to get a little bit stronger, but it wasn't meant to be. We did our best. We got some good rewards out of it, and then we'll see what we can do next time. There is something I need to show you guys before we begin with O. So, long story short, this was something that I didn't have enough time to record, and I wanted to show it to you guys before we begin. But in the All-Star Game event, there was a reward of a green ticket. So I got the green ticket, and then it was the night of the locking of the rosters for the Power Ranking Tournament, which I believe was Wednesday or Thursday, I believe was the day of the locking of the rosters. I can't remember the specific day. But I got the green ticket that night, and then I said, you know what? I've got one green ticket, and I want to have a better set going into the Power Ranking Tournament. So I threw the green ticket on the app, and I landed a set on Hap. Whoops, that's the wrong one. So I'm sorry it's not on the video, but I landed a set on Hap before we began the Power Ranking Tournament. I got Dom in the pitcher, and then I blued into Mess, and I ran that in the Power Ranking Tournament. Now, this was 15 minutes before the Power Ranking Tournament. Now, anybody who knows my team knows that he was a finesse-trained pitcher, not a Dom-trained pitcher. So, in 15 minutes, I got Dom, and then I had to retrain for Dom before the roster was locked. And then I had to put the right trainer on him. I didn't get the right trainer on him in time, but I did get him switch over to Dom with Dom training in time. With a minute to spare. It was a complete train wreck, but we got there, and so far he did pretty well in the Power Ranking Tournament for me, so hopefully we'll be able to move him up in the order a little bit. And then now today we're just going to be focusing all of our attention onto James Paxton, as well as some of my batters potentially. So huge victory, and I think what we're going to be doing today, and alongside those things, we're going to be pulling a couple premium vintage packs and do a couple combos, and we're going to see if we can get ourselves a legend again today. So I hope you guys are ready for the video today. We're going to do some SIG packs as well. Some SIG packs. I mean, one SIG pack today. But first things first, let's go open up. Let's see if we got our exchange ready. Yes, our exchange is ready. I was waiting for this to finish because I just wanted to make sure that I could actually do this for the video today. Cool. Got it. Good to go. Okay, so let's proceed with the rest of the video today. So, yeah, I was really surprised that not a lot of people thought that we were going to be beating Illuminati in that. Illuminati's the power ranking 9, and I believe we're power ranking 8. And I feel like we definitely had a good game against them. My team struggled a little bit. I went 2-2-1 away, but I actually went 2-2-2 at home, so we actually had some pretty good home defense against them for some reason. They weren't hitting us to their full potential, and we had a phenomenal away game against them, so I think that certainly contributed quite a bit. But I was just surprised that we were only really, no one was really picking us to win, which I don't know why you would pick an 8-9 matchup in the middle of pick'ems for the Power Ranking Tournament instead of just picking 020 or the Top Tacos team. I don't know why you wouldn't just pick that. That's a guarantee. But for some reason, people were picking an 8-9 matchup instead of a 1-16 matchup. It was really weird to me that people were even doing pick'em on that one. I don't get it, but, fine. Yeah, we did very well against them, and then we thought we had some good momentum going into the matchup against 020, and then it was a very close match, unfortunately, and then the game started. So, they're a very good team to play Like, and not only is it very difficult to beat them with gear at home, but it's also very difficult to defend against them when they have gear and they're playing away games. They absolutely destroyed us at home. I think we won, like when I checked, we won 18 games. I actually won a game, and I was actually very happy about that. But for the most part, they basically just steamrolled everybody. Like when they get gear, it's very difficult to defend against them. It's always been that way, especially in ranked, especially in club. When they have gear, they're a very difficult team to stop. I mean, they're going to flag you. It just depends on how many bonus points they're going to get, is really the question that you have to ask yourself. So it is what it is. I think that the real difference really comes down to the fact is they have basically good trainers on everyone. They have top-tier skill sets on everybody. And then, you've got people like me who I'm still fishing for some top-tier skill sets, as well as I still have never seen the Deception. I've never seen Deception trainer that's a gold or better. I'm still waiting to find one of those things. Like, I'm still looking for that Deception Specialist. Or is that what it is? No, Overwhelming Pressure. I'm sorry, that's the one I'm looking for. Looking for Overwhelming Pressure. I haven't seen one of those things yet. Not sure. I'm not quite sure they exist, to be honest with you guys. Kenyon Milton, Yankee legend. Kenyon Milton. Kanan Milton? Sorry, I'm actually mispronouncing his name. That's what you come here for, you guys to see. Anyway. But enough about the Power Ranking Tournament. My pick'ems are still good, thankfully. I've made my first 3 pick'ems correctly, so I don't pick against us, and I don't pick for us. No emotional hedging. I want to make correct picks because I always think an upset could happen. So no emotional hedging, but we will see. Now it's down to the top 4 teams. So yes. I believe I will, when the Power Ranking Tournament ends, I believe I will be due a Ultimate Trainer Recruit ticket, as well as, I believe, a couple of skill changes. I don't think I qualify for anything super good. I think I get like a gold club box or something. Like, we'll see what it ends up being, but, I think we have to wait for the Club Power Ranking Tournament to end first for that to happen. But I'll bring you guys that in the video. I really wanted to show you guys some gameplay of the Power Ranking Tournament, but unfortunately, I did all my Power Ranking Tournament games while I was at work, so I wasn't really around to record anything. That's always when I seem to do basically all my 9 innings gameplay is whenever I'm at work. It can never be when I'm at home or anything like that. It's unfortunately, that's just the time of the day that most of the Power Ranking Tournament action is happening, because that's when, most of the people are active. I'm usually active during, the nighttime. That's usually when I'm awake playing video games, but I work during the day, play games at night. That's the life, man. But for the most part, when everyone else on the normal schedule is awake, it's the daytime. So unfortunately, I had to hit it at a time that I'm not really too used to being awake at, or playing video games at, essentially. So maybe next time I will set my camera up and we'll be able to record some Power Ranking Tournament gameplay, because I feel like it'll be in a fait accompli. We'll definitely be back. I mean, look, we're Power Ranking Tournament number 8, so, we're definitely going to be competing for the higher ranks. But we will see how things go. Going to be a couple turnovers for members, so, just in case anybody out there wants to, come be a part of the Moonshouts Club. We'll like to have a lot of fun. Some people look at this Power Ranking Tournament and then just decide that they don't want to play teams anymore, and that's just unfortunately the way the game works. Why do I keep going back to this menu? I'm going on autopilot right now. So we're always looking for new players, new members to join ourselves. We're looking for anybody who thinks that they're capable of. It's not only we're looking for membership in the top club, we're also looking for membership in the lower 2 clubs as well. They're all Power Ranking Tournament clubs. They may not be the strongest, but maybe you guys can come along and help them out, because we believe we've got a couple good clubs here, and we would like to see what we can do moving forward. It's more than just playing the game when it comes to us. We're all about, supporting each other, having a good time, talk about baseball, talk about sports, talk about whatever, We've got a Discord where we talk about other video games, we talk about strategy, we talk about skill sets, we talk about a lot of things, other games. We have a Rivals team as well that I'm a part of. I'm in the top club in the Rivals team as well. Right now I think we're ranked 3 in terms of Rivals, but unfortunately we're going to drop a little bit because it's Rivals game today, and it's a very, very cutthroat at the top of the Rivals clubs, let's be real. But that's just, if you're interested, leave me a comment, let me know, what kind of team you've got, if you're interested in just coming to take a look. Like, you could just come hang out in our Discord for a little bit, see what we're all about. Obviously you're not going to have any kind of access to any, the super secret channels, like the battle channels, or the the brag channels or like the skill set channels where people are asking for advice, stuff like that. You may not have access to those kinds of things, but you can come hang out, take a look, and see what's up. Like, hang out, talk with some of the members, ask them questions, say what's up. But for the most part, we're always looking for some new people because we're always interested in bringing some new people into the family. Oops. Usually I have my my Do Not Disturb on. And I have my Discord Do Not Disturb on as well. Amazing. Anyway, that, I believe, is most of the paperwork to do for today's video. Oops. I went to go click on the achievement thing because I got a new achievement. Aha. Collector of the Year. That's a new title. That's pretty cool. Still collecting new titles. That must be a brand new one because I don't remember seeing that. Is that a... What color is that one? Is that a bronze? It's a bronze. That's lame. Lame. Alright, let's keep on trucking here. 201 out of 206 people. Let's go. Let's keep on moving. I will say, though, that the new mentor system has added a whole new level of complexity to the PRT tournament. We took it very seriously trying to match up nerfs and boosts and trying to really kind of hone in on the best possible matchup, and I think that really was the key to why we beat Illuminati, because we played them essentially a practice game earlier in the week. We played them earlier in the week. We didn't do too great against them. However, we took that information, we looked at what we had in terms of how well we matched up against people, and we used that to formulate a game plan, and I think we put our best foot forward in the Power Ranking tournament, and I believe that we absolutely benefited from it. So it just goes to show you that despite the fact that I am a huge proponent in this game, that basically it's all random and it can go either way, I think that if you do your homework, and I think that if you match up correctly, and I think that if you maximize your potential, I believe that there is absolutely room for you to maximize what you're capable of. Which is good because, having a game where it's just completely random is awful, which we've seen that in the past, back when this game was... It feels like this game is more random now than ever. You beat people who are 500 ranks above you, but then you lose to someone who's 2,500 ranks below you. Sometimes it feels like that. But in terms of the Mentor and the Power Ranking tournaments, I felt like that this one actually felt like less random than usual, which is bizarre. Like, when we actually tried to math it out and provide a game plan, it actually followed rather well. Like, it actually... for the most part, handled it pretty well. There was a couple situations where we kind of were surprised. Like, we nerfed boss against boss pitchers and then got shut out, and we're just like, that's really weird. I don't know what's going on with that. But for the most part, it was actually rather straightforward, and I think the results speak for themselves. But, oh well. So, next time, we'll have an even better idea. I remember I said it last time after the first Power Ranking tournament. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to see what's up. This is all just experimentation. And then I think this time we really came up with a good game plan. But moving forward now with the rest of the video. So Hap is done now. And now I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using some more skill changes on Severino, trying to get a triple set on him, as well as we're going to be using... I don't know if I have any greens on Paxton, but we're going to be looking for a set on Paxton if I can. And then I think we're going to see... I do need to clear some trainer space, but I think I'm just going to add on some trainer space instead of clearing some out. One of you guys suggested that get rid of silvers, but like I do actually still use some silvers nowadays. Like it's not completely devoid of silvers at this point. Like they're still useful to me. I still have a couple batters with silvers because they basically have like great stats for batters. It's basically like con power I for my batter. Like my Edgar specifically, I know he absolutely still has a he still has the silver on him, which is actually better than any of the golds I've found so far, because it utilizes all three hitting stats basically. So I think it's invaluable in that sense. Take a drink real quick. Been talking for a while. Oof. All right. But I think that's the game plan, really. I apologize that I didn't do the video. Like I said, I was not expecting to land anything. It was kind of like a last-second YOLO. It was kind of like a Hail Mary. I'm shocked it worked. because you guys have seen how many green tickets we've used on Hap so far and gotten nothing, and then all of a sudden just one random green ticket, and then basically one blue ticket essentially was all I needed for him, and then it was off and running. So, I mean, like I said, couldn't believe my luck. Honestly, it almost hurt me more because I had to commit at that point because it was kind of like, okay, I have 15 minutes to retrain my Hap for a Dom set, and then, like, if you guys remember back when Mentor started, like when they reset Mentor, you had the increased chance to gain success levels. That's gone now. So I basically had to, YOLO, and it was one of my very, very last. It was my last training attempt, basically, that went through. I was that close to essentially having an absolutely useless J-Hap for the PRT, but thankfully it all worked out in the end, and I didn't actually, I didn't struggle. Thankfully, he was actually very vital in my lineup. I didn't actually give him the Diamond Trainer in the PRT. I didn't have enough time to change his trainer, so unfortunately I had to go into the PRT with Bat Breaker, which was his finesse one. And recently, before I began the video today, I swapped Garrett Cole's Diamond. He has a Diamond Dr. K, and I put it on Hap, so that way the Hap now has the Diamond Dr. K, and that way. Cole now has Nasty Pitch, which should be okay with him. I was using Dr. K on Cole because I felt like he was walking too many people. But hopefully now it will be okay, and Nasty Pitch should actually work better with him. In theory, Heath Bell. I think I already have a Diamond Heath Bell. Okay, let's open up our SIG pack. Hopefully it's another Yankee. Man, can you imagine if it was another Mario Rivera? Oh boy. Another Yankee? No. Tatis Jr.? Okay, that's cool. Lock him up real quickly. Let's go combine these dudes real quickly, and then we're going to go open up a bunch of vintages, and then we're going to go and we're going to have ourselves a fantastic time. Let me actually go upgrade my... I believe I have a Diamond Heath Bell, although he may be in my mentor right now. That could be the... oh, no, he's here. Okay, we're good. Because I knew I have one, but I wasn't quite sure if it was something I used for my... my mentor drew the fact that those relief pitchers usually tend to have high fastball stats as well as breaking ball stats because basically they have no stamina. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? And then the silver. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, let's... Higashioka, not who I'm looking for really there. Looking for the diamond, though. Yes, give me the Caleb Thielbar. Yes, thank you. Much love. Goodbye, Glaber. Doing what all Yankee fans want to do this year. Get rid of Gleyber Torres. Oh, my God. The Yankee baseball has been so frustrating to watch recently. I'm not even going to bore you guys with it. I know that just watching me suffer is probably good enough for anybody who watches my videos who's like, oh, yeah, you love the Yankees. Yeah, I'm watching me suffer for the 6 and 17 in their last couple of games. It's brutal, man. They're struggling, so hopefully they pull out of it before they fall into third place behind the Red Sox at this point, because the Red Sox are suddenly looking really good. Oh, it's not good, man. Pain. The All-Star break can't come soon enough for this team. This team desperately needs a break. Oh, man. Afasayo Garcia? Don't actually know if I have... I do have more golds. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had more. And then Clay Holmes went to the All-Star game, which I thought was really bizarre. They said it was a commissioner's decision for Clay Holmes to go to the All-Star game. I thought it was really weird because he's had kind of like a bit of a rough stretch here over the last couple of month or couple weeks. He's really kind of hasn't looked the same since he blew that save in Kansas City. He's really been super rocky, but whatever. He's in the All-Star game. He definitely deserves to be in the All-Star game, but I think there's a lot of people who deserve to be in the All-Star game too. I think someone told me that J-Ram is not in the All-Star game, which is kind of shocking because he's had a really good year in my opinion, but he's not in the game, which is strange. Francisco Lindor's not in the All-Star game, which is, again, strange, but Pete Alonso's in the All-Star game, which makes no sense to me. I have no idea, man. I don't get it. I legitimately don't understand the All-Star game at all. All right, let's open up a couple of these things. We've got a couple combos. Let's see if we can get ourselves a legend. It's been a while. We have some stars. So we're looking for a legend, and also we're looking for some good combos here. We'll open up. All right, let's see. Let's go combine these dudes real quickly, as well as let me unlock a bunch of players from my bench as well, because I've got a couple locked ones here. I believe I have a couple locked vintages in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I did, because yes, these two guys. Oh, that's Sig. Yeah, no wonder that one's locked. That's because it's a Sig, you dummy. Speaking of which, do I have a Sig combo for today's video? I actually don't know. I've got the Hentgen, I got the Tatis, and then I don't think I've got a third Sig. Let me just double check real quick. Tatis, and then that's gonna be everything. Okay. Aye. See what we can do here, folks. See if we got ourselves a legend. Although I'm being real careful just to make sure I don't accidentally combine a Sig here, because it's a little tough to see the Sig sometimes. Sometimes they're kind of hiding. McMichael, Chanhole Park, Frank Howard. Come on, goodbye, Fred McGriff, Busby, McMichael again. Where's the other one? There's a couple people down here I want to kind of get rid of. Just don't have to scroll too far. Okay, give me the diamond. No diamond. All right, let's go open up 10 more packs, and then we will move on to. We can do 20 more packs. I think 20 will be fine. We'll do 20 more. Couple golds. Doug Drabeck, that's a good one. That's a really good vintage. Okay, none of the packs. Johnny Bench should be a legend. And then go combine these dudes real quick. Like I said, I think Johnny Bench should absolutely be a legend in this game, but what do I know? You know, my opinions are terrible as it is. Oh! That's cool. I didn't know it would do that. Oh, man. Who do we got? All right, what are we looking for here? I don't really know what I'm looking for here. Anything that's a non-dupe, I think, would be pretty cool. Ah, Jeff Bagwell. Nice. A first baseman legend. That's pretty dope. Yeah. It's finally, man, dude, we have been pretty lucky when it comes to legends recently. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it was only really the last time we opened up a bunch of vintages that we got another legend last time. It's pretty cool, man. I didn't think it was actually going to do a separate animation for the combos. I thought it was just going to, like put it in, like, the... Kind of like when you get a prime, when you combine silvers. I thought it was just going to be like that. Alright, come on, baby. I would not mind one more, but that would be pretty cool. Alright, okay. We're gonna call it there. We've used up 14,000 stars, but let's lock the Bagwell. That's a new card. We've not had a Bagwell, and we've kind of been looking for a first baseman legend. Now, I do like my Tino Martinez, but first baseman legend's pretty good, man. Not gonna lie. Especially Bagwell. Bagwell, I think, is a pretty sick first baseman. How much mileage do we have? 5,000. So we're getting up there with mileage. Okay, what's next? Let's go do some PSETs for today, shall we? It's been a while since we've done some PSETs. Let's go open up our box. Nice, 2 PSETs. Thank you so much. Do I have to collect those? No. No, I do not. All right. 11 PSETs. Looking good, baby. Let's go get it, shall we? Looking for any kind of legend skill, really, and I would be happy. At least one legend skill, and I'll be happy. Triple threes? Triple threes, look at that. Called hit. That's triple threes. That's our luck for today's video. We've already got the legend, so that's all of our luck for today's video, unfortunately. Ooh, the league closer, yes. Let me go collect my mileage. Get my free refund. ones, triple ones. That's funny. That's really funny, man. Really funny. Ooh, Fireballer. Not high enough levels, though. Fireballer, I would probably prefer Control Master or, like, Slow Starter. I do like Slow Starter a lot if you can really kind of get through the first couple of innings. Like, if you've got a strong enough card. I really do like Slow Starter a lot, but unfortunately, my Slow Starter pitchers, and especially in the Power Ranking tournament, kind of give up a lot of runs early. Bit of pain, but that's okay. You know, eventually, my offense did eventually overcome it, thankfully. Or scored late against bullpens. No, man. Blow up. Control Master, not high enough levels. Getting the right skills, but just not high enough levels, unfortunately. We are looking for, essentially, an upgrade. We're looking for a 5 or a 6, although I would absolutely prefer a 6. I would prefer a 3-3 set for a Ace of Severino's caliber. Let's see, what do we have here? 5 Premium Trainer Recruit tickets and 7 golds. Let's go ahead and let us go. Open up some space for my trainers real quickly. Trainer Reserve. Yes, okay. Yeah, why not, you know? I might as well. Oops. That was the wrong button. Let's see, where is my... So I'll open the premium trainers first. Nothing going on there. That's a pretty good trainer. 7 contact, 4 power. See, that's a really good trainer. That's actually gonna... I think I might have to put that right on my DH right now. That's a really good trainer. Whew. What does my Edgar have? My Edgar has something very similar. Hold on a second. Con 5, power 2, I1. What is that one? Con 3, power 3, I2. Maybe. Maybe. See, that's like really good. What's this one? Power 5, I4. Yeah, like 575. I don't know. Especially because he's my DH. So, I mean, that's even more of a reason for me to consider it. Let's open up our 7 golds. Let's see if we can finally get the overwhelming pressure. If not, I'm going to be upset for another week. Nope, no overwhelming pressure again. Rising fastball specialist. That's pretty solid for a Dom pitcher. What is it for? Starting pitcher, base location, normal fly ball chance, leading hitter. That one, I hear good things about leading hitter. Let me see what these ones are all about. That one's okay. That one's immediately getting released. Velo 6, location 6, Velo 2. Very heavy finesse one. That's a +8 to finesse. It's +6 to finesse. +7 to finesse. Very heavy. Stamina 6, fastball 5. That one's an easy release. All right, well, that is definitely going to be it for me for today, you guys. Unfortunately, not much in terms of the PSCT's department, not much in terms of the trainers department, but thankfully we did actually manage to get a legend for the first time. Not even that long. It hasn't been that long since our last legend. Like, we've been pulling legends this year. I don't know what it is, man. All of a sudden, legends are on the menu for this year. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, you guys. Thank you for coming to hang out with me for today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck with your pulls, your packs, your combos. And if you're still in the Power Ranking tournament, good luck. I'm counting on you guys, because if you guys mess up my if you guys mess up my pick 'em, I'm going to be a little furious because I've been dying to get that title. Anyway, peace.